Guys, what's up? It is Taylor Welch and Chris Evans, and we're going to get to the show in just a second. But you might not know, for the month of November, we're celebrating our brand new YouTube show by giving away a new iPhone X. Brand new, never before open, 256 gigabyte iPhone X. Now, anybody can win, but there are 3 special steps required for you to enter into this giveaway. Chris, tell us what to do.
Boom! Yes! All right, here's what you do. Go to www.trafficandfunnels.com/iPhone X. Step number 1, hit the subscribe button. It's all the love there. Then go to the episode and comment how bad the episode is, how much you love it, and then share it. Listen, the more shares you give, the more entries you get. That's what it's all about. And then your chances of winning the iPhone X are going to be phenomenally great.
Let me just say one thing in case you were laughing while Chris was walking you through the steps. Step 1, trafficandfunnels.com/iPhone X. Step 2, subscribe. Step 3, comment and share. That was phenomenal, Chris. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. Enjoy the episode, guys.
You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
Guys, what's up? It's T Savage and C Nanny. Taylor and Chris here on a special training edition of the smartest guys in marketing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we're talking about, I just want to break down for you some of the things that we found to be the biggest barriers to our clients and prospects getting what they want. Why do consultants fail? If you are someone who sells expertise, you sell a solution, you do something for somebody that involves the transfer of money for your expertise. So sophisticated.
That was very sophisticated.
We want to break down like the top 3, top 4, 3 or 4?
3.
The biggest 3 reasons that we see consultants failing miserably, crawling back to mommy and daddy's house with their tail between their legs, can't afford to pay the bills. Now, this is going to be applicable, I think, for people in different areas. So, like, we have some people who come in and we start working together with them, and their goal is $400,000 a month. And then some people just want to do $20K a month, pay the bills, and not worry about it. But these 3 things are pretty applicable no matter where you are. Anything to add to that?
Well, I think, just to highlight that, really any entrepreneur, but especially people who work with clients. If you're an expert, I think dialing this in is really going to help you guys out. So, number 1, the biggest reason why consultants fail. They cannot control demand, which means they don't have enough CO, constant opportunity. When you have constant opportunity, you can control the demand. Right? You can control pretty much everything in your business. You can control how much you make, the clients that you work with, anything, your time. Like, it just gives you opportunity, right? Control gives you opportunity.
Yeah. So a couple, because I think there's the issue and then there's like the byproduct of the issue. So like a couple byproducts are like, symptoms of this is if you can't say no to a bad fit, this is you.
Yeah.
If you're taking clients because you have to pay the bills, right? And you're just like, this person isn't a good fit. It's obvious they're going to make me want to kill myself in the next month, but I have to take them as a client because my family needs to eat.
Yeah.
You're in a position where, or maybe not even that extreme, but if you find yourself being even fidgety about firing a client and refunding them, we will fire a client so fast.
Yeah.
Here's your money back, get away, stay the hell away, don't ever talk to us again. It's not even a question because we can fill them up with 3 or 4 new people the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other symptoms you would say?
Well, I think this puts you in a place of servitude instead of power.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta preach. It's an important point because I don't know about you guys, but I've been in places where I felt like I was just an indentured servant to someone, and like I was just their stepping stone. And you can't ever be successful in life or business in that place. So when you have constant opportunity, and you can control the demand and you have the power, it just flips your whole life. It flips your whole business, and it feels really, really good.
Yep. So the fix for this would be really learning how to put together what we call leadership media regiment, feeder funnel, and paid ads.
Yeah.
So if you see any of our stories, a lot of clients will come in and they'll do $50,000 in new clients without any paid ads. So what is that? That's a leadership media.
Yeah.
So we've got a very specific process for how we help people put that together, package themselves to deliver to the world, and do it in a way that takes, a couple hours a week. And your feeder funnel and paid ads is kind of how you can get the faucet and really ramp people up. So when we are in a position where we need more clients or we need more money or we want to hit a new goal, we just kind of ratchet that up. The feeder funnel, the paid ads, all this stuff kind of works together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the next one, bro?
Economics. We see this
Sounds
a lot.
Fancy.
We see this a lot, right? When your economics are correct, that gives you the ability to get in front of all the people that are waiting for you right now, right? So the more we're able to charge, the more that we can spend on opportunity for ourselves and for our company. So again, having the correct economics puts you in a place of power, and that opportunity begets opportunity. So if you're only charging $1,000 or $2,000 or even $3,000 for your client work, whether it's done with you, done for you, service-based, whatever it might be, then that limits your ability to go out and spend money to consistently acquire prospects, right? Which will turn into clients. So The more you charge, the more you can pay. And so this builds in insurance even, right? When things get shaky, and obviously there's a lot of ad load on Facebook. There's a lot of people on Facebook running ads, which means the prices are going up. And so if you're playing at the same level as everybody else, then you're not going to be able to spend more to acquire that opportunity, i.e. a client.
Yeah. And I would say one of the biggest indicators of this when we talk to people is if they're charging hourly or something like that, where really what happens when you charge hourly is like the better you get at what you do, the less you make.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
is stupid. Because you get good and you get better and better and better at isolating the problem, fixing the problem. And it may take you, when you first started, it may take you a month with a client, and now it takes you, 3 or 4 days. I'm still shocked at times that clients will come in and like, Charlie last week, Adam a couple months ago, Sherilyn was this way. Like we have clients come in all the time. It's not always the case, but they'll come in and they'll make their monthly, what they've been making their monthly nut. They'll make that in 3 days just because of a tiny shift that we make to their packaging.
Yeah.
If we charged hourly for that, we wouldn't make any money.
Yeah.
Because the better me and you have gotten and the better our team has gotten at isolating, fixing, and then, flipping these businesses into higher levels of revenue, the faster it happens.
Yes.
And so you're in a bad spot if you're charging hourly. Or if you look at your lifetime client value and it's less than $5,000, I think that you're not charging enough to fund the growth of your business.
Mm-hmm.
If you're charging like $27, how are you going to pay for ads and do all of these things that can control your demands? You're not going to be able to.
Yeah. Yeah, you're basically just going to be walking the line of bankruptcy, which is probably what most experts are doing. Like you have a legitimate skill to help someone, and probably you can help them accelerate out of their pain quickly. And what you have to understand is that is worth a lot of money. But unfortunately, so many experts are selling themselves short and way undercharging, even though they can deliver amazing results. And so if you can deliver amazing results, and it's even almost laughable, Taylor, when we go out, we hire people all the time, coaches, consultants for our own business. And they're awesome, but they are like way undercharging.
Yeah. Yeah, we just had that happen a few months ago because we started a podcast, and the guy he's helping us with the podcast, I was expecting, a 5-figure investment, and it was more like $1,000. And, now he's in our program and doing well, and we hired him to do the podcast, and then he hired us to help him with his pricing and packaging and stuff. But I think one of the biggest things that will prevent you from being able to fix this is a lack of clarity around what you're really doing for clients. Mm-hmm. Because if you think that you're just building funnels, or you're just helping someone with their marketing, or you're just helping someone lose weight, or you're just helping someone grow better flowers, or whatever your market is, if you don't know the real reason underneath the surface, what's the real pain you're solving, you're always going to be fidgety and not really know if you can charge more.
Yeah.
We talk about this on the webinar, but it's like, who gets on the internet when they have a brain disease and they need a neurosurgeon, looking at all the forums for the cheapest neurosurgeon they can find?
Right.
Nobody.
It doesn't happen.
I mean, he's stupid. There's a defined value exchange there. When you don't know what that is, then it's hard for you to charge what you're worth. So how do you fix this?
Well, I think you have to get out of burnout, which would kind of be the next thing.
Whoa. Bro, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Bro, you just went right to the next thing, bro. You're hustling and hustling, whining and dining.
I'm ready to go.
How you fix
economics? Well, you have to get deep. You have to get deep. Like so many people, when their offer is general, it's not specific.
Chris is always trying to get us onto the next thing. I'm constantly slowing him down.
They're at the surface level, right? They're trying to fix the thing, like the little scratch, when they have a tumor inside of them. And so that is like having an offer that people have extreme clarity on, you being able to fix that major problem that they have going on, to where they're going to pay you the big bucks, right? It's you becoming that specialist, giving you the money, like the do, re, mi, just raining down on you.
Yeah. So we call this packaging. So proper packaging, where you understand, and more importantly, your prospects and clients understand exactly what you do and what it means to them. Program-based pricing, results pain-based pricing, tying those two together, which we talk about. If you guys haven't hopped on the phone with us, we can talk with you about that. But that's going to change everything about how you charge. And, we just got a case, like a person posted, I think this was Justin, who posted the other day and was like, I just charged the most I've ever charged for a program in my life, $7,500. The person paid up front. And then they thanked me afterwards. And he was like, what the literal F? They thanked me, and it's the most I've ever charged. His mind was blown. So anyways, all right. Now, bro, now we can take the chains off the beast. What's the third one?
Burnout. Have you ever experienced burnout? Stop trying to be handy-manny. It's interesting. Like, I just bought a house. Taylor he's building a house right now. And so this was fresh in my mind. And to get a handyman, it's like super easy. They're generalists. They can do some electrical work, surface stuff. They can fit some, patch some wood. They can cut your grass. Like, they can do so many things, but the amount of money they charge me is so little, right? It's like $20 an hour compared to, I had an electrical issue, and the amount of money that guy's charged me is way more because he's a specialist. And so many of you are trying to be handyman in your business, and you think because you can do so many things, that's going to give you opportunity, where it's actually the opposite. When you specialize and focus, it's going to keep you honed in to where you only have that one offer, and you're only talking and helping with that one person. And so you're not running around all crazy and getting burnt out and trying to, have so many offers and so many things that can connect with so many prospects, try to sell them, right? I know this has been real for us, and then we see it over and over and over again with the experts that we help.
Yeah, I think this comes down to two things. Like, you can split this up into two categories. One is what you're talking about, which is specificity in what you do. And what Chris is saying is one offer that doesn't mean you literally do only one thing and you don't do anything else. Like inside of one offer, there are multiple different facets underneath that. What he's saying is like, you're not being an electrician for this client and a plumber for this client, and you do roofing for this client, and you're a maid for this client. And it's like all of these, if you're doing something completely different and unrelated for each person, if you build Infusionsoft for this guy and you write copy for this guy, you're doing Facebook ads for this guy, you're designing landing pages for this person, and you're like, a home garden specialist consulting people on their garden for this person, you're messed up. Something's wrong with you. Like you're never going to hit the right level in your business because you won't be able to create the second area, which is leverage. And leverage requires focus and specificity. So if you have a 1-to-1 ratio of work to income, your life will never be what you want it to be, probably, because you can't take a break. You can't go on vacation. You're not a real business. People all the time like come in and, they want to know like how we're able to scale to the level that we're able to scale while protecting quality, while protecting percentage of results, while protecting everything that we did when we were small. The answer is leverage. We've been able to create extreme leverage inside of our business. And this is something you can't do if you're a handyman. Handymen have no leverage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think when you're doing all those things, it requires an immense amount of context switching, which when that happens, you're just never effective, really. But when you can put all of your genius into one thing, that's when you're going to see the most growth in your business. And the more time freedom, which when you start operating at a high level like this, you can call the shots in regards to what you spend your time on and actually do what you love, helping people get results and making a lot more money without wanting to stab yourself in your eye.
Yeah. I think a lot more money and the quality of life goes up too.
Yeah.
I think a big mistake people make is thinking that I can be rich or I can be happy. I can make $10,000 a month and be happy, or I can make $100,000 a month and work all the time. And, that's your limited understanding trying to make sense of something that you don't really understand. And it's probably your environment working against you. Because I can tell you, we have more free time now at $500,000 a month than we did when we started at $30,000 a month. It's both ends, not necessarily easy, but it's simple, and you just implement and you do what we tell you to do, and that'll get you there. So anything to add to that?
Well, it just goes back to knowing the right buttons to push, right? The right levers. And if you've been doing this a while, you've done it on your own and you haven't quite figured that out yet, then we're definitely here to help you. We've done it for ourselves, obviously. If you've ever been on Facebook, sure, you've seen our ad. And then we've done it with hundreds of clients that literally their lives are transformed. People who have been in business way longer than us. We should TM that. So we're here to help you. If you're an expert and you can help someone get a major result in their life and business, we can help you.
Here's what we want you to do. If you do feel like that, any of this stuff you do want help with, or you're struggling with it, or you just want a fresh perspective, if you want to kind of know more about how we made some of these changes and how we implement this with clients, then hop on a call. We can give you the link somewhere. In fact, you know what I'm going to do, because I am just on a roll right now.
Spur of the moment. Oh my gosh. You guys are seeing genius in real time.
It's trafficandfunnels.com/apply. And
what are they applying for?
To be honest, you're just applying for a strategy session for us to kind of walk you through some of these things. And then if you are a good fit, if we get on the phone and me or Chris or our team is like, hey, with where you are, here's kind of the results you would be looking at if we were to take you as a client, then we'll kind of explain that to you. And we vet people pretty intensely, so that we actually get people mad at us because we were like, hey, I would wait to become a client. And they're like, well, what does that mean? We're like, well, you don't you're not at a place where you can really utilize this. They're like, that's what I signed up for. It's like unbelievable. We tell about 60% of the people who apply will hop on the phone with you, but we won't take you as a client because you're not ready or things like that. So you're applying for the conversation, and if you are a good fit, we'll talk to you about that, what it would look like.
Yeah.
Did I answer that correctly?
Yeah. If you're a consultant, you're an expert, and you want to fix all these things that you're failing at, we need to have a conversation and see if we can bring some clarity to get you out of that.
Or if you're a service provider and you want to be a consultant and you want to transition to consultancies. So
Not
anyways,
transition your gender.
we also are always changing things. So I don't know. I mean, a lot of other people out there will say, we only take 12 clients at a time. Bruh, we only take like 10 clients at a time.
Crap.
So you got to apply right now or like you ain't going to get in. They're freaking liars.
The opportunity's gone, bro.
Opportunity's gone, bro. This is so much scarcity in this opportunity. Oh my God.
Bro, the first 5 people.
We don't do that. We do have a limit of how many clients that we'll take in a month. But to be honest, like if you're a great fit, like we'll probably figure out how to make room for you. But I think that why you should have this conversation with us now isn't because we're going to rip the carpet underneath you and take away the opportunity, but we do systematically raise the price and investment about every 3 months because
Yes,
we
is
freaking can.
True story.
So given where we are, like I don't know where we are right now by the time you're watching this video, but the second thing is just opportunity cost. So the example that comes up off the top of my head is Daniel, who is a doctor and he's a consultant now. And when he talked to us the first time, he was doing $30K a month and he was working like 80 hours a week. So he's working about 30 hours a week. And last month he just crossed 80 grand in revenue.
Yep.
He's been with us for 3 months. So opportunity costs on that is pretty intense. And so really the scarcity I want you to feel for having this conversation isn't because we're going to force you to or it's too late. It's you're missing out on stuff. You're missing out on revenue. You're missing out on time with your family. If you're too stupid to see that, just don't apply.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it can be said any more plainly.
no. If you want to be a plumber for the rest of your life, then do it. It's your call, man.
Awesome. Your call. Your call, bro.
By the way,
left.
if you're like if you don't, I'm not trying to be offensive. We take care of our clients. We love our clients, and they love us, and it's awesome.
More than anybody else.
I'm being in your face right now just to slap you around a little bit, but we'll take care of you. Anyways, that's all I got. Anything else, Blair? Peace.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.